Hello everyone, and today we're going to be talking about some of the new features I would like to see in Animal Crossing New Horizons. In a previous video, we talked about some of the features I want to see return from previous games. Today we're going to try and talk about some brand new features that we've never seen in a mainline Animal Crossing game before. I'm going to preface this by saying these videos are very casual, I don't have a script, so we're just going to keep it a nice, simple, casual chat that hopefully you guys can enjoy. If you're excited to check out this video, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below when the video's done, and be sure to subscribe as well for more Animal Crossing New Horizons content, and in general just lots of Animal Crossing content. So let's get into our first point. We're going to go over 5 things that we would like to see in New Horizons. Number 1. New villager types. Now, it's already been confirmed that we're not going to see any new actual personality types, but they didn't say anything about new animal types. Here is a concept art from DNN on Tumblr. I've put the source down there, and it's of bat villagers. Now, how cool is that? I would love to see bat villagers in the game. I don't know if you'd call this a new feature as such, but I don't know, it's kind of a big part of the game, seeing a new type of animal you've never seen before. We got a few of them in New Leaf, like hamsters for example. Personally, I would also like to see shark villagers. I love sharks, I think sharks are very cool, and I think they would look great in Animal Crossing. If there's any other types of animals you guys would like to see, be sure to let me know down below. So, on to the second point. Farming. Okay, this is a controversial one because I think people don't really want to see Animal Crossing become like a farming game, and that's totally understandable. You wouldn't want it to become too much like that. But farming is something that has actually appeared in Animal Crossing before, kind of. There was this item in previous games called the red turnip, which you could actually plant in the ground for a few days, I believe, and once it had grown enough, or if it didn't grow at all, which could happen as well, you could sell it on for more money. I think it would be cool to do this with several types of things. So we know that in New Horizons, flowers actually grow over time, and it looks like you can keep harvesting them. So in a way, this is kind of like farming, but I'm not sure you're really going to want to sell the flowers as such. So it'd be good to have some items that you can either sell or gift on to other villagers, like maybe potatoes, turnips, parsnips, you know, that kind of stuff that you see in most farming games. I feel like Animal Crossing could make it pretty different though, because obviously it's Animal Crossing, and you wouldn't want it just being like Harvest Moon, you would want some notable changes to that kind of feature. But I do think it'd be a great new way to earn money, especially if there's no island to farm money on. And also, it would be a better way of getting turnips. I mean, maybe it would put Joan out of the job, but at the same time, maybe Joan could just sell you turnip seeds, you know? That'd be cool. I'd love to plant them in the ground. So on to my third point. Now, sometimes when you move into a town, or you've been in a town for a while, these villagers that you just really don't like, these ugly villagers, move into your town, and there's not really much you can do about them. You kind of just have to wait for them to leave. You may try and hit them with a net, you may push them around, but usually it doesn't really do much, to be honest with you. In fact, it often seems like villagers who like you more want to leave more, which kind of sucks. This was a big problem in New Leaf, and they kind of fixed this. Because when you've got 10 villagers in your town and you invite a new one via an amiibo card, Wisp or the villager in the RV will actually tell you, okay, we can kick someone out so I can move in. That was a really cool feature, but you can't just kick out anyone you want. Now, whilst I don't think Animal Crossing will actually do this because it's a bit harsh and I don't really think it fits with their sort of friendly, love everyone kind of vibe, it would be great if you could kick out certain villagers you do not like. If you could just say to maybe Isabelle or someone else, hey, this villager is really upsetting me, can you please recommend they move? And maybe what could happen, just to make it a bit more fair, is there could be a 50-50 chance or like a certain ratio that they would leave your town. So they wouldn't make it too easy, they wouldn't let you just kick out everyone at once or kick out people whenever you wanted. You know, it would still be... It wouldn't be too easy because I think they don't want you just to remove all the people you like. They want you to experience all the different animals and grow to like them. But obviously some villagers are just so like bad that you're never going to like them no matter what, so the option should be there in my opinion. On to point number 4. So this kind of is a lot of different things in one, but I'm going to keep it really brief. So Happy Home Designer is not one of my favorite Animal Crossing games, but it did have some really great features and you're seeing some of them now. Basically, you could design the town buildings, and what you could do is you could actually change the facade to match whatever theme you wanted. So you could change your cafe theme to be a bit more rustic, a bit more modern. You could change the town hall to be a bit more rustic or a bit more modern. You could change the restaurant types, and I think they should let you do this with all types of buildings in New Horizons. They should let you change the cafes outside. Maybe you could make an old-fashioned diner. Maybe you could have the traditional cafe. Maybe you could have a really modern cafe like Starbucks, you know. Maybe you could change the town hall to be more zen or more, you know, rustic, modern, whatever. You could actually do this in New Leaf, but it was kind of hard to do. You had to get a certain amount of villagers coming to your train station to change that, and a perfect town to change your town hall. And I feel like it'd be better if you could do this with every building, so not just the town hall and the train station, but the museum, the Kick store, you know, Tom Nook store, etc. And also not just limited by like free themes. I think they had like fairy, modern, zen, and then obviously the standard one, which I feel like is a bit limiting. And I also want to say it'd be great to see other features from Happy Home Designer appear in the game, like the ability to put stuff on the ceiling, and especially the ability to add sound effects to rooms. That was such a cool feature. Honestly, the fact you could add like an ambience to your different rooms, that needs to come to this game. It has to, okay? It has to come. So on to point number 5, and I've actually mislabeled it here, so please forgive me. It would be great to see you be able to decorate your town properly for each season. So when the seasons come around, you can do a few small changes to make your towns more festive for whatever season's going on. Like in Christmas, your trees will get certain lights on them. The pine trees will get lights on them sometimes, which is really cool. But I'd like to see them expand this more. I think you should be able to put decorations wherever you want, and it looks like they're actually doing this, which is really cool. I think judging by the fact none of these trees have lights on them, either says 1, they haven't finished that feature yet, or 2, they're going to let you put them on yourself, and this character just hasn't done that yet. I think that'd be really cool to be able to put sort of certain like small decorations around your town. Like you could put the lights on the trees yourself, you could put stuff on the doors like we see here. Hopefully that's like something the character has actually done themselves, and not just in the game by default. I think you should be able to keep snowmen around your town to keep it more festive. I think you should be able to put up a Christmas tree in town. I'm sure you will be able to do a lot of this stuff actually, because of the fact that you've got lots of you've got all the furniture items, so you can just put them wherever you want. But it'd be nice to see more stuff, like pumpkins for example. You could put them outside, and it'd be really great to see how people decorate their towns for each season, and especially for each holiday. That's a really important part of Animal Crossing, and it would be great to see them expand upon that even more. So that's 5 things that I want to see in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'd love to hear what you guys want to see in New Horizons. If you could leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of things you want to see, that'd be fantastic. I apologize for the one mislabeling error, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was really fun to do and sort of sit down and think about what features I want to see. I'm going to be working on even more Animal Crossing New Horizons videos, so be sure to leave a like, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos. There's definitely more coming. So, I'll catch you in the next video.